Yeah, so wherever you are, start to make your way onto your mat. So first, forehead onto your mat, and just gently drop your hips towards your heels. So if you have to choose one or the other, choose the forehead first. And with gravity and time, let the hips go more towards your heels. And let it get really heavy. You can bring your knees close together, creates a little shelf for your belly to rest on, or you can spread your knees wide apart and let your belly to just fall all the way through. You can bring your hands by your sides, palms facing up. Or you can bring your hands out in front of you, palms facing down, a generous bend in your elbows so you let your shoulders relax down and back. Good. You can try these on a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody so that you can all hear each other pretty well, or you can hear me well. Okay. You can try these shapes on like you're trying on a new shirt, right? If your body is shifting a little bit from all the changes in our routines and our everyday, let your practice meet you where you are and almost shift with you, right? So maybe your child's pose looks a little different from the one that you're usually used to. So you found your shape, close your eyes, and shift your awareness to your breath. Feel yourself get really empty as you exhale, maybe as you make some sounds and add some texture to your breathing, like SH. To get really empty, take a few seconds before you take a deep, full, gentle breath in through your nose. Keep it smooth, fill it all the way to the top and back of your heart. And then you can sigh it out, maybe HA. Yeah. And just like that, inhale deep and full. Feel your body rise slightly. And let it all go on your exhales. Throughout the next hour, as we move through different shapes and postures, you might meet challenges that might be physical, mental, emotional, maybe combination of 2 or even 3. Know that you can always come back to child's pose if and when you need to, right? Take care of yourself through and through in whatever way that means for you. Let's take one more breath together. So wherever you are in your cycle of breath, begin to turn it into an exhale, SH. Push the air out of your body. Drain out your lungs. Good. Inhale through your nose. Fill all the way back up. Feel the back of your body rise a little. And then exhale, let it go. Good. Start to invite some movement back into your body. It might begin with the rocking of your forehead side to side and massage the area between your brows. Go slow. So you can almost massage any mental tension you've been building for the week. Good. Maybe the rocking traces down to your hips side to side. And then spider claw your fingers to the front edge of your mat if it's not already there. Stretch it so much forward, there's a lift in your elbows and your wrist. Take one more deep inhale, stretch into your sides. And then HA. Go ahead and inhale, shift weight forward to a tabletop position. So shoulders over your wrist, hips over your knees, flat back sensation. Good. On your next inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze and tailbone up towards the sky for your cow. Good. And then exhale, tuck your chin into your chest, navel up and in for your cats. Good. Then on your inhale, press into your hands and tops of your feet. Stretch all the way through your neck and your throat. Good. Exhale, coil up and in. Slight tuck of your tailbone into. Beautiful. Inhale, back into your cow. And begin to move on your own breath, right? You can continue this up and down motion and try to start matching your movements to your breath. So I inhale, I move all the way. And then I exhale, I move till I run out of my breath. And of course, you can break apart the structure. Let the movements be a little more fluid so you can really tune into your body. Maybe you want to wag your tail side to side. Flip your fingers to face you, so you get a nice little stretch on your forearms. And you can do a cat and cow from there. You can close your eyes, so you can really feel your body. Starting to wake up the middle of our body, the spine. So good. Yeah. And next time you pass through neutral spine, go ahead and tuck your toes under, press your hips up high, heels down low. First, downward facing dog. Yeah, and you can take your time getting there too. But continue the movement. You can continue to break it apart like you did in cat and cow. You can pedal at your feet one at a time, bend the opposite knee very deeply. And if you bend one knee, you can send the opposite outer hip higher towards the ceiling. Use your hands. So feel a little bit of a lateral stretch. And you can go back and forth. You might shift weight forward to upward push-up plank and go back to downward dog 2. Feel a shift in your energy as you go forward and back, and just check in downward facing dog. So good. And we're gonna clean it up a little bit. Look at your hands about shoulder width distance apart. Spread your fingers super wide, like you press away evenly through your palms. Good, soften your knees. Use your hands to send your chest a little closer to your thighs as you lift your tailbone up towards the sky and a little more towards the front of your room. Good, and then as you exhale, maybe start to drop your heels down towards the floor. Feel all of that stretch on the backside of your legs. So good, make sure you're breathing. Exhale all of your air out here. Inhale through your nose, lift through your hips. And then exhale, HA. Good, next inhale, right leg up and back. Take a moment to squeeze it straight. Flex the foot towards your face. This is your length, so you square off your hips. Point your toes, inhale, lift it up for height, and pulse it up in the air for maybe 1 or 2 times for your maximum. Then on your exhale, bend that knee, stack it open, and move around a whole lot. Yeah, you can wiggle your toes, make circles with your knees and your ankles. Taking a really big yawn of the right side body. Continuing to press away from your hands. So good. Next, inhale, send it long behind you. And then exhale, you're gonna step it all the way through between your hands. Go slow. Yeah. And you're gonna create a bigger distance between your feet. So you can walk your back foot a little more back, and then maybe the front foot a little more forward. And then release the back knee and top of the foot, low lunge. Yeah, so for this one, be more on top of the knee rather than the kneecap, so you protect your knees. And let your chest fall heavy on your thighs. Drop your head heavy also, and just stay. If you engage your left glute, you can get in front of the left hip and thigh a little more. Take a few moments for yourself here. Good. And then interlace your fingers on top of the thighs. Press it away so you create space with your chest. Good. Keep the left hand there, and then let's just gently drop your right fingertips off to the right. And then use your hand on the thigh to turn your chest a little bit. From here, reach your left fingers up over your head and feel all of the side body opening on the left side. Yeah, you can stay here or you can bend the elbow and catch your head and lean into it so you really feel the left side body stretch. So good. One more inhale into the left side body. Exhale, gently bring it all down, plant the palms, and then half split. So you're gonna shift your hips back, straighten out your right leg, and put your toes up like you're flexing your foot towards your face. Good. So right hip a little more back, left hip a little more forward. And then you might be on your fingertips so you feel a lifting of your chest rather than rounding. So like you're sending your chest a little forward. One more inhale here. And then exhale, rebend the knee, plant the palms, tuck your back toes, and back to downward facing dog. Yeah. So in down dog, you can pedal it out a little more, but you're pulling away from 3 points of your body. Balls of your feet, your palms, and your hip bones, they're all pulling away from each other. So good. Next, inhale, left leg up and back. Find the length first, flex your foot. Next, inhale, point it up towards the sky, higher, 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 pulse it up. On your exhale, bend that knee, stack it open, and wake up the left side of body. And notice if it feels really different from the right. It's totally normal. Just notice and move in a way that feels good. Yeah, great choices. Nice, Karina. Next, inhale, send the lung behind you. Exhale, bring it all the way through, plant between your palms. Yeah. And then release the back leg, the knee and top of the foot. And get heavy in your low lunge. Let your hips drop down and forward. So you really get into the right side hip. Yeah, engage the right glute. That might create a little deeper sensation. And just rest for a couple of moments. Yeah. Interlace your fingers on top of your thighs. Press your chest away, create space. You can stay here or keep the right hand on the thigh. Use it to turn your chest a little bit to the left. Drop your left fingertips down to the left and reach your right fingers up and over your head. Feel the right side body open. Stay here. You can bend the elbow, catch your head, and really lean to it. So good. Lean back your head. One more inhale, stretch. Exhale, slowly come on down, plant the palms, and then half splits. Shift your hips back, straighten out your left leg, flex your foot towards your face. Good, imagine dragging the mat with your left heel towards you without actually moving your mat. Create space and length on your chest, inhale. And then exhale, rebend, plant the palms, tuck the toes, send it back for downward facing dog. Yeah, see if you can exhale immediately in down dog. Take a deep, full breath in through your nose. And then exhale, side out. So good, soften your knees. Look forward, just tiptoe walk as many times as you can to top of your mat for your first forward fold. And it's still really early in the morning, at least for West Coast. So almost afternoon in the East, but let it be really heavy. Soften your knees, maybe bend it really deep. And let your chest fall on your thighs so you can feel a release on your low back. Yeah, you can ragdoll here, grab opposite ends of your elbows, sway side to side. You can interlace your fingers on the nape of your neck and then hug your face in with your elbows. And you can rock side to side here, keeping the weight more on balls of your feet. So maybe tailbone more high towards the sky and you let your entire week fall out the crown of your head. Forward fold, really good place. Just let something go. Maybe flutter at your lips here. Yeah, so good. Let your fingers come down to your feet. Measure your feet about hips width distance apart. That's 2 fists in your inner arches if you want to measure it out like a letter H. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Hands come on your thigh or your shin. So good. So think tailbone back, crown of your head forward. Press into your hands and engage your thighs so you create space and length along your sides. Draw your ears away from shoulders. Belly up and in. Weight a little more forward on balls of your feet. Good. Take one more inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, release, forward fold. And one breath, one movement. Inhale to your half lift, flat back. And exhale, release. Next, inhale, sweep your arms forward and up, all the way to standing in your mountain pose. And see if you can just arrive on your exhale and land. Yeah. Want to ground down from all corners of your feet. You can sway side to side, rock back and forth, so you can really feel the even distribution of your weight on your feet. Pull up on the kneecaps, contract your thighs, slight tuck of your tailbone, belly up and in. So you want to feel elevate through your chest, through your shoulders, all the way through your fingertips. Let your pinkies come towards midline so you draw your shoulders down and back. And maybe you want to close your eyes here. Feel this one inside and out. Whether the shapes feel really complex or really simple, think of these shapes as just a container for your breath. So where can you send your inhales? Maybe to your chest. And maybe what you can soften on your exhales. So good. Flutter eyes back open if it's closed. Inhale, look up, reach up, go back, slides, and hip a little more forward. Exhale, slowly dive down, forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift, reset. Exhale, release. Plant the palms, step back, and pause in upper push-up plank. Whenever we're in upper push-up plank, you could take your knees down here, no problem. Yeah, it's gonna help you build your upper body strength. Stack shoulders over your wrists and continue to press the earth away from you, strong through the length of your arms. If you're in full upper push-up plank, stack your heels high above your toes, engage your thighs so you support your core from holding you up. Take one more inhale, press yourself away strong. Exhale, lower halfway down, squeeze your elbows into your sides. Good, inhale, draw your heart forward and up, untuck toes, draw your shoulders back for your up dog. Exhale, down dog, hips high, heels low. Exhale, SH. Inhale, fresh breath in. And let it go, side out. Okay, we're gonna do that together. Put it together, still with the breath, a little faster. Stop the knees, look forward, hop lightly, or just walk to your forward fold, top of your back. Good. From inhale, half lift, send chest forward. Exhale, release, let it go. Inhale, like a wave this time, root to rise. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up. Look up, reach up, go back, open your heart. On your exhale, dive down, forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on your thigh or shin. Exhale, fold forward. Plant the palms, step or hop it back, and travel through that flow we just put together. Upper push up to lower, upper facing dog, then downward facing dog. And continue that 2 more times on your own. It's a modified sun salutation. And treat it like a continuing of the exploration of matching your breath to your movements, like you did in cat and cow, just creating greater shapes that are larger, right? Maybe you can treat this as a moving meditation. Go with your own breath and let the movement follow. So I inhale, I move. Exhale, I move again. Really nice choices. Try to go slow and move deliberately. Being mindful of every moment, including the transitions. How do you get to where you want to go? Yeah. And we'll eventually meet all back in our downward facing dog. And if you're already there, it's a very active place, so treat it like so. Maybe pedal at your feet, send your hips a little higher, sending your chest closer to your thighs. You want to drive the mat away from you through your arms. So you feel the backside of your body open up and broaden and lengthen along your sides. Good. From down dog, exhale. Get all of the air out of your body. Push it away. Inhale, deep, full breath in, fingers through hips. And then exhale, HA. Good. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, kiss your knee to your nose. Look forward and step it all the way through between your hands. Good. Spin the left heel down. And then maybe take a shorter stance or toe heel your right foot a little more towards the right. And then inhale, rise up, warrior one. Sweep your arms forward and up. Good. So from here, back leg is strong. You want to drive it away with the pinky side edge, and the toes are facing the left top corner of your mat. Use the strength of the back leg to squeeze the left glute forward. It's like pulling of the right hip back. Then sink low in the 90-degree angle of the front thigh so you can keep the front knee stacked over the ankle the entire time. Then mountain pose from hip bone up. Belly up and in. Elevate through your chest. Pinkies towards midline. Let your shoulders relax down and back. And bring it back to your breath. Maybe sending your inhales to your chest. Sit a little lower on your exhale. So good. Sit low, inhale, look up, reach up, shine your heart. Exhale, release the two hands down and pause, frame your foot. Pivot the back heel up high towards the ceiling. Leave the left hand down, right arm up. Simple twist to the right. Yeah. So good. So for most bodies, keep the heel high above your toes on the left and engage the left glute higher up. So you can encourage the right glute to go down and back and drive the left fingertips as you reach high with the right and look towards the right back of the right palm. Reach high, belly up and in. Creates a little space for you to twist a little deeper. One more inhale, look up, reach back, slide. Exhale, right hand down, step it back and travel through your flow. Really good, everyone. Yeah, from down dog, exhale. Okay, next inhale, left leg up and back. And then exhale is gonna carry it all the way through between the hands. Yeah, spin the back heel down and inhale, rise up, warrior one, left side. Good. Making micro adjustments here. Really nice, Nicole. You want to maybe take a shorter stance or a wider stance and let your hips square off to the front as much as you can. Good. So for this one, it's right hip forward, left hip a little back. And you can work with the shoulders too. So right shoulder forward, left shoulder slightly back. Good. Hug your ribs in, reach long through your fingertips and stay with your breath. Good. Sit low, inhale, look up, reach up, go back. Exhale, two hands down and pause. Pivot the back heel up towards the sky, right hand down. This time, left arm up straight to the sky. Twist to the left. Good. You could actually take your left thumb and encourage the left hip to go down and back. So you can squeeze the right glute up higher towards the sky. So good. Belly up and in. So you can create bigger space to twist. Drive through the right fingertips. Inhale, reach high through the left. You can slightly roll it back so you shine your heart. One more inhale here. Exhale, left hand down. Slow. Good. Go back to downward facing dog and take yourself through your flow. And once you're done with your flow, this is your one breath, one movement. Take warrior one and take a twist. You could take it on the right side, take a flow, and take it on your left. And if the twist didn't resonate with you, you can take that out. You can also feel free to add your things in, right? Make this practice personal and yours. Really nice choices. Nice. If you're in down dog, always check back in. Maybe take a moment for yourself. Try not to drift too far away from where you are. Yeah, if you're flowing, keep flowing. Beautiful. If it's available, begin to exhale. Turn your breath into an all-out, drain out your lungs completely. Good. Inhale through your nose, fill all the way back up. And then exhale, HA. Good. Soften the knees, look forward and hop lightly or just walk to your forward fold, top of your mat. Yeah. And you can rock side to side. Shake out your head, yes and no. Let any tension go in your neck. Beautiful. Set up your feet about hips width distance apart. All toes facing forward, especially the second one. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward, release. Next, inhale, bend your knees deep. Chair pose, sit down and back and reach your arms high. Yeah. And so chair pose, it doesn't have to be super low. You can keep it a little higher or go really low. It's up to you. find the degree that works for you, where you can find your threshold and work with it with your breath. If you can't see your toes, shift your knees back in space so you can protect your joints. And imagine a block between your thighs if you can break it without actually moving your knees. So feel the rotation of your inner thighs going up. So engage it and fire it up. Angle your tailbone towards the back edge of your mat. Belly up and in. To create a counterbalance, reach high with your fingers. Imagine stacking your hands over your shoulders, even if it doesn't get there. Flutter out your lips here. Exhale. Inhale, sit a little lower, reach a little higher. Exhale, dive forward, forward, fold. So strong. You can shake it out, left and right. Yeah. Then next, inhale. Sit down and back, reach high, chair pose, second set. See if you can just pick up right where you left off. Use that muscle memory you just built in the first round. Good, we're gonna add a little movement here. Stay with me. Inhale, heart up, arms up. Exhale, swoop on down, stomach towards your thighs. Reach straight back with your arms for airplane chair. Good, inhale, heart up, arms up. Use your breath for power. Exhale, swoop on down, airplane chair, reach straight back. So good, stay low, inhale, arms up, heart up. Powerful breath. So good, exhale, swoop on down, reach back for your airplane chair. You've got it, inhale, heart up, arms up, stay low. Exhale one more time, swoop on down, reach straight back. You guys look great. Inhale, heart up, arms up. And then exhale, stand straight up. Inhale, look up, reach up, go back. Send hips forward. Exhale, forward fold, all the way down, release. Yeah, take HAs, HMs, flutter it out, release. Then inhale, reset spine, send chest forward, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Plant your palm, step or hop it back, and rinse it out with the Vinyasa flow. And try not to hold your breath in the flow. Try to reconnect, recalibrate your breath, especially when you get down to down dog. Good. Exhale, SH. Inhale, big breath in. And then let it go on your own. Good. Let's keep it going. Inhale, right leg takes it up, up and back. Exhale, you're gonna bring it all the way through. Good. Spin the back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. And exhale, peel open, warrior two. So it's right arm forward, left arm back. Yeah. So most bodies, it might take a longer stance to create a little more space to square off your hips. Good. Both legs are engaged. And use the left inner thigh to roll it back so you can bring the left hip a little more behind you. Then find a 90-degree angle of the front thigh, keeping the knees stacked over the ankle the entire time. Keep your arms light by reaching actively to the opposite ends, like someone's pulling you from each side. Gaze is soft of the right fingertips, or you can close your eyes. You want to keep your legs engaged and arms long. Flip your right palm up towards the ceiling. Inhale, reach forward, forward, forward over thigh. Exhale, paint the sky with the right hand, reverse your warrior. Yeah, so left hand on the left thigh or the shin, or if you're wrapping it behind you for the front thigh crease, press it into it so you can open up the right side body more. So your right body side stretch. The fingertips are reaching towards where the wall meets the ceiling rather than the back wall. Yeah, so think right hip bone forward and down so you can really open up the right side body. Inhale into the right side rib cage and stay exhale, reach a little more back. So good. Nice, Jennifer. One more inhale, reach back. Exhale, cartwheel out your arms, plant it down safely. Good. And then take it back and travel through your flow. So good. From down dog, exhale. Then inhale, left leg up and back. Yeah, exhale, bring it all the way through. Travel through your warrior one. And we're going to peel open to warrior two. Left arm forward, right arm back this time. Yeah. Making micro adjustments, take a longer stance. And try to bring the front knee right over the ankle, especially in Warrior Two. It tends to go in a little bit more. So really light up the inner thigh to encourage it open. Good. Imagine stacking your shoulders over your hips and really broaden across your chest as you reach back with your fingers. You can look at your back hand and see if it's where you think it is. You can flex your fingers up and then open up your chest a little more and then bring it back down for all of that length. Reclaim it. So good. Flip your front palm up towards the ceiling. Inhale, go forward, 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 rub your thighs. Stay low as you reverse, up, 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 and back. Reverse your warrior. Yeah. You can keep your gaze up at the front palm, or you can look behind you for your back foot. If that feels better for your neck, that's a great choice. Nice, Heather. So lower you sit, the straighter your left arm is, the deeper the sensation is. So send your left hip bone forward and down, and reach a little higher, then slightly back. One more inhale, breathe into the left side ribcage, fan it open. Exhale, stay. One more inhale, expand. Exhale, cartwheel it out, plant the palms, step it back. Really nice travel through your flow. Really good work, everyone. And of course, when you get to downward dog, this is your last one breath, one movement. Take warrior one, warrior two, and reverse your warrior. And this is just like a really good opportunity for you to close your eyes and feel your way through the space. Right? You can always open it back up, and if that's too much for you, just take care of yourself. Child's pose always available if and when you need. Really nice. If you're flowing, keep flowing, take your time. It's available, begin to exhale, drain out your lungs, use your hands, get empty. Then inhale through your nose, fingers through feet, fill all the way back up, and then exhale with an HA. Yeah, soften your knees, look forward again, and hop lightly or just walk to your forward fold. When you get to top of your mat, toe heel your feet together so you make one strong leg underneath you, all the way to your heels. So good. Inhale, half lift, flat back. And exhale, release, forward fold. Next, inhale, sit down and back. Reach your arms high, but clap your hands in the middle for thunderbolt. Yeah. So this one is a variation of chair, but now you have the midline to help you as a leverage to keep squeezing towards the midline. So good. Bring your palms to heart center. Stay low. Inhale, puff up your chest. And exhale, hinge and take a spin to the right. Hook the left elbow outside of the right thigh. Yeah. And keep pressing your right hand on top of the left as a leverage to twist your chest a little more to the right. You can stay here, or you can fly or bind. Left hand down, right arm up. Yeah. Wherever you are, make sure your left knee is squared off with the right and it's not sticking out. Your knees tell a lot about your hips, so keep it together. And then keep sending your chest, your heart closer to your thumbs. One more inhale, lengthen and twist. One more inhale here. Exhale, come back to center. Good. Inhale, puff up chest, strong moment. Exhale, hinge and spin to the other side. Hook the right elbow outside the left thigh. So good. So the lower you sit, actually, the easier this twist becomes. Keep your hips higher than your knees, but lower than your heart. Find that sweet spot. Good. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper, heart closer to the thumbs. Fly or bind here, left hand down, right arm up. Or stay exactly where you are. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. One more breath. And exhale slowly with control, come back to center. Inhale, lean the upper body back. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Good, separate your feet to hips width distance apart, like you're in regular chair pose or forward fold. Bring the left fingertips underneath your nose and center. Bend the left knee deeply, reach your right hand up for another twist. Keep the right leg straight so you really get into the outer right hip. Send it a little more high towards the sky. You can drop your left hand behind you and grab for the thigh crease too if that feels really good for broadening across your chest. Roll the left shoulder back if that's your choice. For right shoulder back, yeah. One more inhale, broaden. And then exhale, bring it down and just switch. So opposite hand underneath your nose. Bend the same knee as the arm that's down. Yeah, and reach high with the other. Good. You can drop your elbow and your hand behind you. Grab for the front thigh crease with the bent knee. Roll your shoulder down and back. Shine your heart. One more inhale. And exhale wherever you are. Come down to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on thigh or shin. And then exhale, release. Plant the palm, step it back, and rinse it out with the flow. So good. Last bit of effort. Exhale and downward facing dog. Get empty. Deep, full breath in. Fresh breath. And then exhale, HA. Right leg, inhale, bring it up and back. Good, exhale, bring it all the way through. Kiss your knee to your nose, look forward, plant between the palms. Good. And then spin the back heel down. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, open up in warrior two. Now a familiar place. Set up the foundation, maybe belly button more towards the left hip so you square it off a little more. Good. From here, you can shorten your stance actually. Bring the back toes at a 45-degree angle like warrior one foot. And then bump your hips to the left, straighten out your right leg. And then tilt forward and down to your triangle. Right hand down, left arm up. Yeah, you can bring your right fingertips in step with the out step of the front foot. Or if you feel like you're losing length along your spine, bring your hands high up on your shin. Imagine lengthening from your tailbone out the crown of your head towards the front of the room. Like two straight legs, two straight arms. You're stacking the left side body on top of your right. Right? Find all of that length and broadening across your chest. One more inhale, look up and reach higher. And then exhale, squeeze yourself back up to warrior two. Take a longer stance as you need to. Good. Inhale, lengthen long. Exhale, side angle, right hand down, left arm up. Yeah. So if your right hand's down, you can use your arm to open up the hip a little more and squeeze the hip towards the arm too. Good. Or you can take a modified angle, bring your elbow to your thigh, but don't collapse down on it. Use it to lift a little higher away from your thighs. Good. From here, you can drop your left hand down behind you, grab the front thigh. This is half bind, roll the shoulder down and back, shine your heart. You can stay here or full bind. Right hand underneath you, interlace with the fingertips. And same thing, opening up your chest. If that collapses or sacrifices your breath, come back to half bind. Nice. Nice, Katie. One more inhale. Roll the shoulder down and back. Exhale, gently release. Two hands in step of the front foot. Yeah. Tilt your right foot a little more to the right and bring the back heel up. And you're going to rock forward and back, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 times actually. Good. And then drop your back knee, release tops of your foot. And then lizard. You can stay here on your hands, or you can go down to your elbow so your chest goes down closer to your mat. You're getting into the outside of your right hips. And if your knees move out, don't worry about it. Just let your feet open up with it. Let it follow your knee. And find a moment of ease. So good. Inhale, send breath to your right hips. And then HM here. Good. Take one more breath on your own. And then bring your hands underneath you. Press yourself away. Okay, tuck your back toes. Lift your right leg back up in space. And travel through a flow. Yeah. Nice, Liliana. Good. Down dog. Inhale takes your left leg up and back. Exhale is going to carry it through. And then you can take yourself through warrior one, and we'll all meet in warrior two. Left side. Okay. Setting it up, maybe belly button towards the right hip this time. You can shorten your stance here. Good. And then point your back toes to the 45 degrees. Inhale, straighten out your left leg, bump your hips to the right, and then reach forward and down, tilt into your triangle on the left. Yeah. If you squeeze the left thigh, you can also get into the hamstrings, but know that you can always go up on your shin so you find length along your spine. Going to broaden across your chest as you lift your torso away from the thighs even more. Reach high with the right fingertips. Keep breathing. Good. One more inhale, reach high. And then exhale, squeeze yourself back up to warrior two. Yeah. Legs engaged, reaching long. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, side angle. Left hand down, right arm up. Yeah. Continue to send your arm towards your thighs while your thighs go against your arms so you feel the opening actively. Or you can bring the elbow to your thigh. Feel all the stretch in the right side body. Engage your right leg too. Good. From here, half bind. Drop your right hand behind you. Grab for the thighs, or you can go for full bind right away. That feels really good. If you have a full bind, maybe your work is to straighten out your arms all the way. Rolling your right shoulder down and back, shining your heart up towards the sky. Nice, Nicole. Nice, Allison. One more inhale, roll it open. Exhale, gently release and step on the front foot. You can walk your left foot a little more to the left and bring your back heel up high. Then rock forward and back 3, 4 times on your own. Good. And when you're ready, release the back leg, the knee, and tops of a foot. And then you can stay here for lizard on your hands, or you can go a little deeper into the left hips by bringing down to your elbows, torso closer to the mat. So good. Really nice, Travis. Take inhale, send it to left hips and HM. Good. Okay. Bring your hands underneath you, press your torso away. Yeah, and go back to downward facing dog and travel through your flow in any way that makes sense to you. Or you can choose to skip the flow. Okay, we'll all meet in downward facing dog. You're gonna slow it down with a half pigeon. So from down dog, inhale, right leg up. Bend the right knee, stack it open. And then on the exhale, sweep it forward, right knee outside of the right wrist. So right foot goes a little more to the left wrist. Good. Let your hips settle and square off a little bit and maybe press into your hands to find some length first. And then gently lower down, walk your hands forward, keeping that length as you do. You might be on your elbows. You might make a pillow with your two fists for your forehead to rest on. Yeah. And if it's just discomfort, right, that might be something you want to explore and get interested in. It's like you're meeting your threshold, you get to breathe into that space. But if it's pain you're feeling in your knees, that's your body indicating that you need to make a change. So if it hurts, flip on your back instead and find a figure 4. Yeah, flex your foot towards the left and then put it on top of the left thigh. Nice. Grab your back of left thigh and pull it towards you. Yeah. Okay. And as our bodies slow down, your mind might start to pick right back up. Right? Our mind has so much to tend to every single day. And the work isn't to change that or try not to let it wander. The work is to just notice. When it goes off tangent, you can choose to follow it, or maybe you choose not to. And you stay with your breath. Okay, let's take a breath together. Exhale, gently push the air out of your body. Inhale, send breath to outside of your right hips. And then hum it out with an HM. This is probably one of my favorite places to hum it out as much as I can. Feels really good to be against the mat and feel my bones almost vibrate. Okay. And then slowly, slowly come back. Walk hands back towards you. Push yourself away. Tuck your back toes and lift your right leg back up to life. Maybe you want to shake it a few times. Or you can take a 3-legged dog and feel all the difference you just made from that deep hip opening. Okay. And you can take one of the very last flows of class. You can choose to skip it, all up to you. And then we're going to make it into half pigeon on the left. So inhale, left leg long whenever you're ready. Bend the knee, maybe stack it for a few minutes and send it forward outside of the left wrist. Yeah, let the back leg go long behind you. Maybe find length along your spine before you walk forward to your degree of half pigeon. Yeah, try to keep the length as much as you can, even when you go down. Good. See if you can send your breath to any areas of tension in your body. And see if you can release them as you elongate your exhale. So intentionally deepen your inhales, elongate your exhales. Take a breath together, exhale. And then inhale into the left side. And then hum it out with an HM. Yeah, it's like sensations almost brighten in your body. See how much more present you can be. You feel connected. Good. When you're ready, you can slowly, slowly come out. Palms underneath you. Tuck your back toes. Lift your left leg back up in space. Shake it back to life a couple times. Yeah, take a 3-legged dog. Okay. And you can take the very last flow of class. Try to go slow. Move deliberately. Aware of any changes you've created in your body. Downward facing dog, pedal out your feet, shake out your head, yes and no. Do a scan of your body and your mind. Good. Take a deep full breath in for yourself. And then exhale, HA. From down dog, shift weight forward to upper push-up plank. And we're gonna lower down slowly to my countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down. Good. Extend your arms long out in front of you, palms face each other, pinky side down. Squeeze your legs to make one strong leg behind you. So all the way to your toes. Good. Exhale, press your hips down. Inhale, lift everything else up in space. So arms up, gaze up, feet up. Yeah, take little sips of air here to help you stay. If your feet separated, squeeze it back together all the way. You've got it. One more inhale, one more inch, one more rib off the mat. And exhale, gently come down towards the floor. Hands by your sides, palms facing up. And maybe bring left cheek to your mat. Good. Next inhale, chin back to center. We're gonna go for second set. Extend your arms long out. Good, squeeze your legs together. Exhale, hips down. Inhale, everything else up. So go for length first, reach long, and then go a little higher, go for height. Good, squeeze the glutes. One more inhale, one more inch off your thighs, you've got it. Exhale, lower down slowly. Opposite cheek finds the floor. Hands by your side, you can bend your knees and go side to side like windshield wiping. Might feel nice for your low back, or you can just stay resting. Good. Okay. Come to a tabletop position. Bring your hands underneath you and press yourself away. And shoulders over wrists, hips over your knees. Take a couple of cat and cows. Okay, you could close your eyes and really keep this interpretive. You can move to how you feel. You can make circles with your hips. Maybe make circles with your neck. Yeah. You can wag your tail side to side. Yeah, you might go back to child's pose, come back to tabletop, shift back to child's pose, come back to tabletop. Do what feels good. Check in. Okay. Yeah. From here, we're gonna find camel. So go ahead and stand on your knees. Good, stacking your hips over them. Bring your hands on the low back, like almost at the sacrum, with all fingers pointing down like you got jean pockets behind you. And then bring your elbows together, squeeze them behind you. Then inhale, look up, and gently drop your head between your shoulder blades. You can stay here, keeping your hips where they are, shining your heart up. Or if you can trace the ceiling towards the back of the room, you can grab for one heel at a time with your hands. If your hands are on the heels though, don't collapse down. Use it to lift up a little more. Good, eyes open, lips sealed for this one. Maybe 2 more breaths wherever you are. And if your hands are on the heels, bring them back to low back to protect yourself and use your core to stand all the way up. And just sit down in your hero's pose, sit down on your heels. You can cross your legs if that feels uncomfortable and that makes more sense. But palms facing down for grounding. Or you can bring palms facing up or in your heart center. Close your eyes, especially if you haven't closed your eyes all practice, just for a couple of moments. Just to notice whatever is showing up. Exhale here. Inhale into your chest, get tall. And then side out. One more inhale into your chest. Feel how vast you are. Exhale, side out. Okay. Let our eyes back open. Drop your hips to one side and swing out your legs in front of you. We're gonna do counter to camel, seated forward fold. And before you lower down, you might rock your hips side to side so you find the sit bones underneath you. Then inhale, reach long for your spine length. And then exhale, you can bend your knees too to grab for your feet, okay? And if your knees are bent, with time, you can start to kick it forward. Either way, inhale, send chest forward, like half lift sensation. And then exhale, go a little deeper into your fold. So every inhale, like you lengthen. And then exhale, deepen into that space. Inhale to grow. Exhale to settle. Take 2 more cycles on your own. And then come back up when you're ready. Slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Good. You can bend your knees. Plant the soles of your feet down on the floor. Grab from the back of your thighs to find some length. And lift your shins up parallel to the sides of your mat. Good. Boat pose. Inhale. Clap your hands in center. Inhale, puff up chest. Exhale, spin to the right and look to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the left and look to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the left. Good. One more. Center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Spread your hands by your side. Inhale, chest to knees, knees to chest. Exhale, lower length and hover. Inhale, knees to chest to knees. Exhale, lower length and hover. Last one, inhale, chest to knees to chest. Exhale, lower length and hover. And scissor kick out your legs, one over each other for 5, 4, biceps over your ears for a challenge for 3, for 2, for 1, and let it go. Drop it heavy. Find your mat. You can bring your chest to your knees to your chest and give yourself a really big hug. You might grab for your wrist or even your elbows if you can reach it. And you can give yourself a nice back massage. Try to get every spot, right? Like you got a pizza dough underneath your sacrum. You need to flatten it out, right? So good. From here, you can let your legs go long out in front of you. Slowly make your way onto Savasana, final resting pose. Let your feet flop out open, palms by your side. You can bring one hand to your heart and one to your belly if that feels better for you. You can feel a little more grounding. Relax the jaw, relax the tongue. Relax your temple and even the skin around your cheeks and your eyes. Soften your navel and your belly. Let your breath go back to its natural rhythm. Even the pelvic floor. Let it relax and be heavy. Right? Just notice what it feels like to be in your body. Relax the area between your brows. And stay. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your hard work and sharing your work with everyone in this class, for the work that was shared even through Zoom. Our studio, Yoga to the People, is donation-based. I'll leave a link for you in the chat box. You can also use Venmo now, which is really awesome, so you can give us a donation through there. If you are participating in the fellowship, I'll also leave my handle for Instagram. And if you have any questions about classes, workshops, anything you're curious about, I'll be here for a couple more minutes after class. I'm going to read a quote and bring you back to sitting. But if you want to stay in your Savasana, you're more than welcome to. I'll just end the class. The quote says, "The beauty you often see in others is an actual reflection of you." I'm going to repeat that. The beauty you see often in others is an actual reflection of you. One last breath. Empty out your lungs. Inhale fresh breath to every single cell in your body. Light it up. And you can sigh it out. Okay. You can stay here or you can roll over to one side, maybe you're right. And then try to keep your eyes closed as you lift yourself up to sitting. Thank you, Erica. Yeah. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for your beautiful practice, and thank you so much for being here. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend and your Sunday. So appreciate it. Thank you. Have a wonderful Sunday. Thanks,